Dad told us, and we always thought the American dream is to go to college, get a job, have an amazing life. And it was so far from the truth.
I worked as an engineer for 7 months. I called my brother, I can't do this. This is prison for me. I can't. I started seeing my mom going to different types of jobs. They fired her, and then they didn't pay her for the last 2 weeks. I have that fire in me. My mom will never work at the pretzel factory again.
When we started looking into real estate, it was like a aha moment. Our net profit from that property was $300 a month. And we put the bill of $300, it was AT&T at that time. I was like, I will never have to pay that bill again. So I was like, okay, what's the next thing?
If you've got some young, hopeful entrepreneurs sitting across from you, like what are the lessons from the time you graduated university to right now as you're scaling these companies, these brands that you guys have, and we're about to take this to $100 million in annual revenue. What are some of the big lessons that you guys can give to these younger entrepreneurs, or even people older than you? Like we've got listeners in their 50s, 60s who are like, hey, is it too late? No, it's not too late. Like Colonel Sanders started KFC at 62 years old.
Yeah.
It's not too late. So what are some big takeaways and lessons for them?
I mean, number one, don't go to college. We're in 2024. There's no need. There's a lot of free information out there. And then second thing is, I was like, get a mentor. That's a shortcut. When you teaching us certain stuff, you basically giving us a shortcut.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the things is like people want to open up a restaurant. I'll just make an example.
Yeah.
And they're gonna go to business management and go to school for like $50,000 a year and take, it's gonna cost them $300,000 after 5 years. And they're like, can you open a business? You have no idea how to open a restaurant.
Right. But
that's what you wanted to do. That's what you went to school for. The way I would do it, I would find a very successful restaurant owner, not one, but maybe 5, 6, 7. So it's proven models, not just he got lucky in one location.
Right.
And then see if they have a coaching program. They're gonna tell me where to buy the forks, where to buy the materials. How, should I buy a table for like $50,000? It doesn't make sense. No, buy these for 20, because then the price ticket on every ticket, like the management system, like everything. Yeah. And I can probably do it within maybe 6 months of that coaching for like, I don't know, $40,000, $50,000, $100,000. So I saved 4 years of time in college, and then I know where to buy it's just, you just go. This is how we used to.
Straight line.
Like, the classroom things, I don't think it really works. What works is like, if I want to learn how to hunt, you're just going to take me and we're going to go shoot. I'm going to miss. Yeah. And I'm going to, how do I skin an animal? This is how I learned. Versus right now, you're going to have a PowerPoint presentation, you aim, you shoot. Like, that's not how humans really learn.
Yeah, we learn through trial and through experience. And you make such a good point. If I'm going to open up, my dream is to open up a restaurant or restaurants, let's say. I'm going to use that exact example you said. Okay, I can go get a degree in business management with the hope that I can manage my business and my payroll and my employees and whatever. But a professor typically professes, they don't practice. Whereas I can go find an entrepreneur that owns 5 pizzerias, if my goal is to own a chain of pizzerias. And if they offer any kind of coaching, hey, can I pay you something to mentor me? They go, sure. And if they don't, I might go work for them. Now it's a paid mentorship. Right. Now I'm getting paid to learn. Where's he buying his forks, his napkins, his cups? What about the dough? What about the ingredients? And how long? How big is the fridge? What's the square footage of every location? Right? All those things matter. And you're not learning that in a classroom environment. And that's the biggest thing to stress, is you have to get off the bleachers and get on the field if you want to win at the game of life. And that's what you guys have done every single time. Like the common thread in this whole story is you guys kept putting yourself back on the field. Even when you're in university, you're like, all right, I'm going to figure out how to rebuild these iPhones and sell them for a profit.